Hi Libra, welcome. Thanks for letting me come into your space for a little bit of time today. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn. This is your weekly read for September 6th to September 12th, 2020. We're going to start with an archetype card, and archetypes are patterns of behavior that we all fall into or use at certain points of our lives. We typically have 12 main ones each that will reappear throughout our lives, and then we have others that will just come and go as they're needed throughout our lives. So let's see which one is coming up for Libra this week. Okay, we have the Exorcist. Okay, Libra. Light attribute, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. And then the shadow attribute is fear of facing your own demons. Okay, so freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses and fear of facing your own demons. So it's all about standing in your strength and helping yourself and others to make choices that vibrate higher, that don't grab a hold of our negative thought forms and become a real pattern for us. That's really what that's all about. So it's about having that balance, right? So let's take a look at some tarot here and get a little bit more information with what we're dealing with here. Oh, lovely. Okay, there we go. So you're definitely dealing with someone. This could be you or this could be someone in your life, and you will have to decide, if there's someone in your life that's in shadow aspect of this, that's fearful of facing their demons, so to speak, fearful of facing their shadows, and that are in somewhat of a bit of destructive mode with their thought forms, that kind of thing. You can decide whether that represents you or another. But starting right away, we've got major arcana with the high priestess and intuition. So you are, Libra, you need to use your intuition here. The high priestess is major arcana, which usually represents more major life events than the regular suits of the tarot, which are more day-to-day or lesser events, so to speak. She is the all-knowing. That high priestess is very intuitive, very psychic. She's all-knowing. She's fully connected into the universe. And Libra, you've got this energy now. She's feminine. It's a feminine energy, but it can be any identity. But the energy of it is very much a feminine energy. And it's very powerful, very mystical, And this is not necessarily an action card. This is where perhaps you've known someone or you know someone that is a little bit self-destructive right now with their words, with their impulses, with the way that they're facing the world right now. It's sort of a negative, a bit self-sabotaging, a bit destructive sort of approach or mentality. And you've been watching. This is all about using your intuition, but it's a passive card. It's not about taking action. It's about really checking in and deciding, what does this mean, and things will unfold. So you've been doing this, and then you've got the Queen of Pentacles, which Pentacles is all about the material. That's earth sign. So that could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this is a female in the picture. It's a feminine energy, but it can be any identity. But the key word here is kindness. But the Queen of Pentacles is all about she's got all those creature comforts of home. She's not concerned about the goings on of the things outside of the home. She's nurturing. She's the queen of her household. She takes care of everyone, and she may have some good advice, some kind advice, but she comes from a nurturing space. So you've got your high priestess with your queen right here. These could represent two individuals, or this could be the energy of you in, being faced with this person, this loved one, this friend, whatever this connection is for you, with this person who is allowing things from their past, to influence their present in terms of that self-destruction, that negative thought form, where they automatically they automatically will go to something that's a little more negative as opposed to being solution based. And coming out here, you've got Judgment, which is another major arcana. And Judgment is about self-reflection. So this person may be entering into some self-reflection if it's not you in the shadow aspect of it. If it is you in the shadow aspect of this, if you've got some fear of facing some things of your past, you know, if there's stuff that's been coming up and you just don't want to look at it, so you've been putting it in behind you, you know, sort of boxing it away, filing it away, compartmentalizing it. If that's the way this reading is going for you, then you're really being called to use your intuition to really take a look at it, because as soon as you bring something to the light, you know, as soon as you reflect and you really understand that if you bring it forward, bring it to the light, it makes it so much smaller than what we thought it was. And I'm not suggesting if you're dealing with something big that it isn't big and it doesn't feel big, but what I am saying is you have the power to transmute that and move through that. And the biggest beginning to that, the biggest step you can make to start is to actually just call it out and bring it to the light, you know. And if you need someone to hold the space for you and to support you and be there for you, not to offer any advice, but just be there, and so you feel safe and you know, secure, then by all means do that. You know, if you need to journal, then journal. If you need to write a letter and burn the letter, then do that. There are so many tools to help you transmute this energy, but it's not serving. This can be a really destructive energy if we get caught in this loop of negativity. And the reading here coming up is beautiful. You have a beautiful ending to this, and it really does feel like you're supporting someone else. It doesn't feel, Libra, like this is your fear energy of facing demons. It feels more like you are supporting someone else who has some bit of destructive impulses in their lives. And you know, so pulling on your intuition and your sense of kindness, but then going within and reflecting and encouraging them to self-reflect. Maybe it is that you need to hold the space and be brave enough to hold the space for them to really reflect and see that they are not solution-based, you know, that they've been more problem-based than solution-based, and that this other person is entirely capable and strong enough, you know, to handle being solution-based, and that, you know, we are there and you are there to nurture that person and help support them in recognizing that, because maybe they're just so caught up in this loop that they don't see it. But after this self-reflection, this balancing, you know, where you've gone in and really decided that, you know, which path it is that is the most beneficial, the highest vibration for them and for you, then you've got the Six of Wands here, which is fire energy. So that could be, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is success here. You've got this success that is possible with this person and with this energy of breaking the shadow attribute of this archetype and allowing them and yourself to come into a new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles, which are earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is all about a new beginning. Aces, you know, they are the seed sprouts of the suits, and they hold the energy all the way through from the beginning. And this is all about new beginnings in terms of generating prosperity. So maybe you're dealing with someone that's facing a challenge right now, something new for them, and old patterns of behavior and thoughts are coming up that are impulsive and a little bit destructive of self and others, and they're just kind of stuck in this chaotic loop. And you're being asked to really hone into your intuition, hone into your energy of loving kindness, but from that place of discernment and going in for that self-reflection, that judgment, you know, really discerning, and then encouraging this, you know, this other to begin to discern and switch to that solution base and move through those things and understand that they are strong and they are capable, you know, because you're coming into this beautiful, prosperous energy. And then you have one of the most beautiful cards ever, the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. So that's wish fulfillment. That's everything is beautiful, everything is connected, everything is aligned, something you've been hoping for a really, really long time is, you know, that's going to come through for you. That's what's on the horizon, you know, of this whole experience through this reading. So there is possibly a challenge, and this may not be someone that's in, you know, full blown mode of this negative energy that needs to be, you know, dispelled. It could be something that's just emerging or creeping up, or you're seeing a pattern. But for you, you know, you're definitely being asked and shown it's time to go within. It's time to, you know, do the observation, really be intuitive about that, come from a kind, open heart. But then you've got to make a judgment with this Judgment card. And when you make that right decision through self-reflection, then it just breaks wide open for you, and, you know, and for them possibly, if it's around them and their energy more so of another. And things are really going to open up and turn around, and wish fulfillment is just beautiful. Like, it's literally just that. The universe is, you know, it's answering the call. So we'll pull another here. Yeah, the light field. So you're breaking through into that, you know, that light energy. You see where all those lines, and it's the different colors. You're breaking through into, you know, the universal light and the light energy, which vibrates so much higher, and it's such a much more positive space, you know, than the negative space. And then just to pull one more, I don't usually, but you've got Earth Angel. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm having a moment. That's beautiful. So you know what? This person, Libra, that you're supporting, it's entirely possible this person has a really strong mission here in this earth plane, this lifetime with Earth Angel, and you are integral. You're very important to support them and to help them to realize and come into that space of light energy where they see that for themselves, you know. And it could be that you, if you are the one supporting someone that's, you know, dealing with facing these things and these impulsive behaviors, that this is you. You know, this is your energy, and you're being asked by Spirit to really recognize the importance of your role here, and the impact that your kindness and your intuition and your wisdom, you know, your good discerning judgment, the impact that that will have for that person is like you're their angel here on earth. You know, that's just beautiful, and that's going to bring about this ultimately really positive end and wish fulfillment. So before I get too much more emotional here, I'm going to end the reading. Thanks so much, Libra. This is your weekly reading for September 6 to 12. Please remember to click like and subscribe if you like what you've read or heard. Sorry, I'm a little kerfuffle. And remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.